The Destruction Artist, Michael Cunningham. At first, I just destroyed my own art. I do a painting, I look at it, and I think, right, another painting in the world, that's what we need. Plus, okay, the paintings weren't really that great. They were good, they were good enough. We're loaded with good enough paintings and sculptures and installations and all that. You go to a dozen galleries, nothing much is terrible, nothing's great. It's all just good enough. You never feel like anyone died to make it. You never feel like it took a bite out of someone's soul and the wound will never heal. So I started slashing up my canvases and breaking the stretchers and then finally just burning the whole damn thing. I didn't want to just throw them away. I wanted them to not exist anymore. And it felt good. It felt like I'd done something. It felt much better than having made the paintings in the damn first place. You can probably imagine what happened next. I started destroying other people's art. It was a natural progression. I was onto something, and it seemed too good to keep to myself. I could walk into a gallery and take care of a painting with a box cutter in like 30 seconds. I could stomp an installation into rubble like that. Sure, you'd get arrested and sued and everything, but that's part of it. It's part of my art. And the artists don't like to admit it, but I make them more famous by killing their artwork. More or less how a murderer makes his victim famous by killing them. But at the beginning, I only did inanimate objects. Cops and soldiers and psychopaths were so much better equipped for the other part. The first few art attacks are exciting. They feel like something new, something amazing, but by the 10th, it's over. So I started doing violence to myself, started taking myself out of the world. Like we need another person, right? And, well, it's not really like I'm that great. I'm not bad. I like myself well enough. But, I'm a shitty boyfriend and I'm pretty lazy, and it's not like I'm contributing anything to the world can't do without. It was hard the first time. I was scared and I knew I couldn't do an ear. An ear seemed like the least painful possibility, but it would have been derivative. It would have been misinterpreted. So finally, I worked up my courage and got a cordless buzzsaw, took some Percocets with about a pint of vodka, went into one of the better galleries on a Sunday afternoon, took off my boots and socks, and cut off my little left toe right in the middle of the room. Most of you have probably never severed a body part. It's not really as bad as you think. Your body does this, whoa, wait a minute thing, and you you get this dizzy spell and everything sort of goes hot and white and there's this paralyzing whoosh vertigo. But if you hold steady, you'll get through it, and your body kicks into what I call mode 2. Right, your body says. Little left toes leaving. Shut off the pain sensors. Move into shock mode. The real pain comes later, and it's not pleasant, but by then you've done it. You've done your art. I'm in my last phase now, and It's the best work I've done yet. I've had this final realization. If I haven't really done much for humanity, I can at least do my art in the service of others. So I don't perform the violence myself anymore. I invite others to do it for me. It can't just be anyone I screen heavily. No fetishes, no sickos. It's not about that. It has to be someone that has had violence done to them, and it's mostly always women. Okay? It's always women. It's not really something that I could see doing between me and another man. The women and I don't meet before, but we do agree on what will happen. My gallery handles that. The first woman, I don't tell their names, shot me real carefully in the shoulder, right above my heart. Another woman buzzed off my right big toe, which was, as it happened, my last one. Another stabbed me in the back, right on the magic marker X, so she didn't get a lung or a kidney, etc. It's up to them whether they want to talk after or just walk away. Some do, some don't. One woman held me and cried and asked me to forgive her, which I did. One woman was pissed off and she demanded to know why I let her do a thing like that, but it felt like she was mad at herself and me both, as if we had sex and knew we shouldn't have. We were both to blame, and I was down with that too. I'm pretty much done with the small stuff now. Not really much left to give. So it's on to the next, and as they say, final step. I'm ready. I feel great, and I feel clean, and I know this will sound funny, but whole. There's something saintly about it, like I'm sacrificing my body for something that's greater than myself. Sorry. I understand that sounds blasphemous, but I'm not really a religious person. And as you might suspect, there's not really a big client base for the serious stuff, but it exists. Women are furious. Some are. Can't imagine what's been done to them. If you're interested, ask around. I'm sure you can find somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. I'm still available. I'm here. I'm here for now.